The end of a historic drought has created a golden opportunity for prospectors. But to get to this new gold,
You ain't getting my money or my life.
you gotta get past these guys first. I'm in Deadwood, a town built on the Blackhills gold rush.
This town had a reputation. Back then, gold was life or death.
150 years ago, these mean streets were home to prospectors and the likes of Wild Bill Hickok, all hoping to get the $4 million of gold that was found here. But there's plenty left.
There's still gold in the creeks. There's still people panning gold out of the streams right here.
And in this town, you don't have to go far to get it. Just a mile outside of town is Whitewood Creek, where the Blackhills gold rush started, and it's still running with gold.
Nice to meet you, Dave.
Tanner, nice little spot here.
Yeah.
This spot is so close to town, locals just like Tanner Hull are known to come here and prospect on their lunch break.
Can you find us some gold?
Let's see what I got in 2 hours.
Pretty good for a couple hours.
Yeah.
What are the rules here?
I mean, it's fair game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Newly active streams with exposed riverbeds like this one are the perfect place to try your hand at prospecting. But make sure to do your research. Trespassing is illegal, and in the wrong place, just like Deadwood 150 years ago, could be life-threatening.
I've noticed that the best gold is in this like rusty looking material down here.
I see that. And it's down at that level?
I found it like through here, about this level. As soon as I start getting into the water, it's not as much gold.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd think that if you dug down further, there'd be more gold, but I haven't had that happen.
What gold you're finding is probably was a big wash, moves gold. So he's really finding recent gold that's washed in. I would call it flood gold.
Following the end of South Dakota's recent drought, the rivers and creeks here are flowing again and carrying new gold down from the source in the hills.
Just trying to find the easy pickings. Trying to find a spot under a big rock.
As it travels down in the current, gold gets trapped behind big rocks which are exposed when water levels drop in summer, making them a great place to target.
And how long have your family lived here in Deadwood?
My family goes back to the gold rush of 1876 days.
No kidding.
My great-great-great-grandmother came here during the gold rush. She knew there was a lot of opportunity here in the Black Hills, so she came here and opened up a diner and sold prospecting tools.
She must have been one tough lady.
Yeah, back in those days, being a female and coming out here on her own,
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't imagine.
Yeah. How'd you get started doing this?
Oh, well, it was my grandpa. My dad was into it,
Oh, cool.
and they kind of showed me how to do it. My grandpa was telling me about the gold spots that he used to go.
Yeah.
And I've had luck in every single one of those spots. Hey, that's a pretty good pan.
That's not bad for just the very first pan.
That's about 10 bucks of gold in an hour. Do that for a day, and you'd probably make enough money to pay for a tank of gas. That's not bad.
Very good.
Yep, I would have
Pretty
thought.
cool.
One of the best spots is
I
just
know.
right in town.
Well, Tanner, I've enjoyed this. Thanks for showing me this spot.
Actually, I'd love to take you to a spot that my grandfather showed me.
Nice.
He drew me a treasure map for it.
Really?
Yeah, my
Well-
grandpa didn't even tell me about the spot until he couldn't get down there himself. That's how
Oh, no
secretive he
kidding.
was about his spots,
Wow.
even his own blood.
And you're gonna take me?
Yeah,
Thanks, Tanner.
yeah. My grandpa, he was told that Homestake was trying to acquire this land out here.
Okay.
So he figured that there would be pretty good gold here. Let's go
Okay.
check it out.
Following a gold-producing river upstream will get you close to the source and often get better gold.
This is Whitewood Creek. There's a bridge, so it was X marks the spot.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And that's exactly where Tanner's secret spot is.
That pile looks to me like it was moved, maybe for overburden.
Yeah, maybe.
And then, because you can kind of see, that looks like the level, but then that's higher.
Yeah.
It wouldn't necessarily be natural. I start to see some open gravels down there. Well, if it was me and I was your granddad, I would pick a spot that I would believe is virgin ground, like right across the creek. Looks to me like a logical spot. What I always like to look for too is a open cut face. You can read the levels. See right there, we got kind of an open face, whether that was man-made or the river made it, but we can still see the levels and the layers that are in there.
Yeah.
So let's go over there.
Yeah, let's go
You
check
good with
it out.
that?
Yeah, let's go
Okay.
check it out.
Virgin ground is land that has never been mined, meaning the gold potential could be as good as it gets.
Well, you can see that this really hasn't been classified by man. So this top 3 or 4 feet, I wouldn't expect it to have gold, but at this level where it gets pretty tight and solid, you know, in here, you know, this is a good spot to kind of check out and see if we find any gold.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's pull a sample there.
When you're on the hunt for virgin ground, look out for established tree growth, undisturbed vegetation, and tightly packed river gravels, which should hold gold.
I'm just seeing what the river's giving us here. Looking behind these big rocks, that's where the gold kind of falls. And so it'll move with these big rocks and get trapped behind the big rocks or in front of the big rocks. See, that's a good sign. You got quartz with mineralization. Good Lord, that's a good pan. Okay, that's a really good pan. I would like to set up a wash plant here. I mean, it's pretty darn good. There's a lot of fine gold, and that's just half a pan under a rock. So he's got a pretty good spot, you know?
Find some gold?
I did. How about you?
Yeah, but just dust.
Mine's fine, but there's actually quite a bit of gold in it, but it's all through there.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's a pretty good pan.
I think if you could set up a river sluice, shovel in, find some of those big rocks, you have potential here. I would look into maybe possibly trying to talk to the landowner. I think you could make some money at it.
Hey, I'll have to do that then.
You will?
Yeah.
I think your grandpa steered you in the right direction.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be coming back, and I'm going to hit that hard. I do it as a hobby, but I would love to do it, for a living.
Tanner's got a good spot here. That was a decent pan. So the river sluice, in a day, he could probably come up with a couple $100 worth of gold, maybe $300 worth of gold if he works at it. So yeah, the gold's here.
For a $200 investment on a basic river sluice, Tanner could be making an easy $20,000 a year just mining here on the weekends. It doesn't get much better than that.
Thanks for showing me this spot.
Yeah, no
Beautiful
problem.
here.